Welcome to the video lessons. Today I am going to discuss about the pseudocode and flowchart question. I think after these questions you can clearly understand about the pseudocode. As I mentioned before, there are three types of constructors. First one, sequence. Second one, selection. Selection. Third one, repetition. We are also call it as a looping. This is the, again I will tell, repetition. We are also called looping, repetition. Looping. Here you can see sequence method, selections and repetition. The sequence and selections I will discuss with another video sessions, but here I am going to explain the repetitions. Here I am going to discuss about the repetition question. Now you can learn about the repetitions by using the questions. Do you know there are three types of repetitions? First one, for to next. Second one, while do and while. While, right, while do and while do and while. Third one, repeat until. Repeat until. Okay. Most of the Cambridge students are getting the problem with the repetitions, especially for to next, repeat until and while do and while. They don't know how to apply each repetitions for the program. Today I will clearly explain each and every looping structures. But here within this video I am going to explain only the for to next constructor, only the for to next method. You can see my other videos related to while do and while and repeat until, right? Today this is the lesson, this is the method I am going to explain, for to next. We will see how to apply for to next to your program. There are three types of questions you can see here. The first one, second one and third one. The first one also they are expecting for to next. Second one also for to next. and third one also 4 to next. This 4 to next, this 4 to next also called count control, count control. This is the another name for the 4 to next, count control, count control. This is another name for the 4 to next, count control. Okay, let's start with the first question. I will erase all the instructions now. Look at the first question. Write a pseudocode and flowchart, input 10 positive numbers and then output the smallest number. You know about the positive numbers. Positive means not the minus values. You have to add only the positive numbers, plus numbers. Right? Here I will take 5 numbers. No, in the question there are 10 positive numbers. Here I will take 10 positive numbers. You can see here I'm taking here now. I will take different color pen. I will take 5, 10, 1, 0, 6, 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here I will take, here I have given 0, here I will change it to 20. Okay, 5, 10, 1, 20, 6, 7, 5. Here I will write the 0. Okay, then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will write another 2, 25 and 50. These are the 10 positive number I am going to input to this program. The program is telling input positive numbers and output the smallest number. Right? Here, what you're going to do, you have to find firstly the declaration. It means you need to write the declarations variable. You have to find that. Here I am going to input the numbers so that I can select num as a variable. Again, you are going to output the smallest. So I can write the smallest as a one variable. Again, you are going to count it. I told the count means it is a standard action. It means it is the standard variable in the loop structure, especially for to next and other structures also same. Right here, firstly, I will declare my program. Declare means firstly you need to introduce the new variable to the program. That is called declarations. Right, new variable to the program. What are the new variable? You know, variable is used to store the values. Variables is used to store the single value. Right, this num you can create it. You can generate this number. It means these variable names by seeing the program. By seeing this program. Right here, they are 10 positive numbers. Then you know we need to add the numbers anyway. Here output anyway you have to write smallest number. So you can select now smallest and number. So you can declare to the program these new keywords. Declare, declare, then you can write the num. Then what is a num? Num means you are adding the see You are adding the whole numbers. It means it data type must be an integer. You can write here data type, that data types is an integer. You can write integer. Integer. Okay, again you can take another one that is the smallest. You can again declare this one onto your program, declare 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 smallest smallest colon, that is also smallest. You need to find the smallest number, so that is also integer type. Whole number, integer means whole numbers, you can take integer 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 integer. Right, did you remember that I told about the count? Count means you can count how many numbers are there. You can count how many numbers there. That's what we are using, the count variable. So you can declare the count also like this way. Declare. You can add the same thing and count, and same data type you can add it, integer. You can add like same data type, integer. You can add the same data type. Right? Here I need to tell. See here there are there are three same data types. There are three same data types. So you don't need to write like this way, right? You can take all the variables in one line, because here we are using the same data type. Then you don't need to create, you don't need to apply say three lines like this. So if the variable, the declaration variable having the same data types, you can write in one line. So that now I will change it. I will erase and I will change it now. Right. Okay. Keep in mind that in the program especially. Okay. Now I will take again declare. You can write declare now. Declare declare num. I got the num comma. Then by putting the commas, you can separate num comma. Then which one we took here, smallest comma. Then we can take count colon integer. Press enter key. After that, you can add our for to next loop. Here, how we can add the for to next? You can type for, right? After that, you can take this count, because we are getting the count means how many numbers are there to rotate. So that I can take count variable is equal to 1. We are starting from 1. Then n value is 10. Starting 1 to n. 1 to n value, it means 1 to 10. For count 1 to 10. After that, you can input the numbers. It means they are given count is equal to 1 to 10. Then 1, if the one time, if the one is satisfied, or if the one is satisfied from the program, then you can input any numbers. So I have given here the variable. According to variable, you can input the numbers. So I can input the number now like this. Okay. Now you can see here smallest. Smallest means, so you have to give, before starting the for to next loop, you have to declare that as an initialization. So I can give the initial value for the smallest. Smallest is equal to 1000. Right? Are you agree with me? Yes, you have to agree with me. Why? Here 1000. If I give smallest value as a 0, imagine if I give the smallest value as a 0, then nothing is there to find, because already smallest value is a 0. But here in the program they are telling find the smallest number. So if you write 0 or minus value, there's nothing to find. So that when the smallest value is there, you have to keep in mind, you have to write the biggest number. It means you can take 100, or you can take 1000, or you can take 10,000, 1 lakh, like that. But by using the smallest number only, you are comparing the others. Right? You are comparing others and getting the smallest number. Right? That's what I have given here, the biggest number. Right? Here I will, in this program, I will give the 1000. Right? After that, here this point is very important. Right? If you have the notebook, write that uh, if you need to find the smallest value, you have to assign the biggest number to the variable. You need to assign the biggest number to the variable. You need to assign the biggest number to the variable. Point it that one in your notebook. This is the biggest number to the smallest variable. Right? Biggest value to the smallest variable. Biggest value to the smallest variable. Now after that, you can input the number. Okay. Then what you can write? They are using the selection. Right now within the for to next, they are using the right. This program is going to use the selection. You are inputting the num, then you can check the num like this way. If num greater than, if num less than smallest, you can write this condition. If num less than smallest, then then smallest is equal to num. Then you can end if. Okay. Here you can input the num. Then I'm using the if functions. It means selection. If num less than smallest, if this condition is true, then smallest value now become the new number, new value. You can end if. This statement is continue if the condition is satisfied. If it is untrue, it doesn't work. If it is true only, this is working properly. If it is untrue, it doesn't work. Okay, we'll see by tracing the numbers how it's true and untrue. Right. After finishing this if end if, I can write next. Next is why I have add the next here. See the condition we have 4. I'm round it 4 2 next. Right. Inside the 4 to next, every time here next. Right. If you see inside the next using the magnifying glass, inside the next you can see inside that count is equal to that same variable they have used here. Count is equal to count plus 1. This is the standard action. Count plus 1. This is the standard action. Actually this we are using for the incrementations. Every time it is increment by 1. That's what it will rotate like this and rotate. It means repeat and get in the answers. This is a standard actions. It is given the incrementations. After that, you can, I will erase this. Okay, I will erase this. After that, you can write the output. Then you can say the smallest is, then you can put the comma to separate the string. This is the string value and this variable, smallest variable. You can write smallest. Okay, normally keep in mind this statement you can use the inverted comma, right? Inverted comma, whatever the values we are given inverted comma, it display like a message, and this is the variable. To separate the uh, string value and the variable, we are using the comma, right? That comma is called as a string concatenations. String concatenations. Yes, string value and the variable. Here we are using the string concatenations. String concatenation. Keep in mind that we are using the comma in here. Okay, this is the pseudocode program which you have written now. Okay, again I will come to the program. I have declared num smallest count integer. Then I have given the smallest as a 1000 because we need to find the smallest value from the range. So that's what I have given the biggest number in here. Then I have used the count is equal to 1 to 10 because I have 10 numbers. Because I need to count the 10 numbers. Then you can input the numbers. If you input the number, then the condition is satisfied. If the num condition is satisfied, then it's the new value is given as the smallest. Then you can end it. Then next value again you can input. Again next value is equal to smallest. Then increment by 1. Again it will repeat it. Then if it is not satisfied, okay, it's not taken as the smallest number. Then anyway count is counting and again next one. Like that this will rotate it. Like that this will rotate it. I will explain again with more detail in here. See here I have some numbers in here from first one to last one. It means there are 10 numbers. Here I will mark this one as a num because we have the num. So after the same variable I will see a num. And this one I will give as a count. This one I will give as a count. Okay. Then count will start from 1. I will mark here in like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, first one. Now I am going to, because my condition is satisfied, which means count is equal to 1. Okay, it is satisfied. If the count is equal to 1, then they allow to input the first number. If the count is equal to 1, see this count is equal to 1, then they allow to input the number. So I will input 5 in here. I take the different color pen, then I will input 5 in here. Okay, I will input 5 in here. Now what happened? Come to the condition. If num, now what's the num value is? Num value is now 5. If num less than, this is the less than smallest. What is the smallest value now? 1000. Right? That's true, right? It is less than 1000. If it is true, now what will happen? The num value, new num value is stored as a smallest number. Now this 5 will store in here as a smallest number. Okay, after that, and if then next count means you, as I told before, we in the inside the next you have count is equal to count plus 1. Here I will write the count. Here I will write the count. Count is equal to count plus 1. Count plus 1. Count plus 1 is the incrementation. Now tell me here the count, the first initialization they are giving the 1, then 1. Here also it has a 1, 1 plus 1. Now the count becomes 2. Now the counts become 2. Then this will from here to here it will loop and it will store in, right? Now the smallest value, now what is the smallest value here? Now it becomes 5. Now 5 is the smallest value. So I will write here 5 is the smallest one. Okay, then the count now it's become 2. Count is now it's become 2. I write in here. Okay, then second time they are now second is there. What is the second one? Second they are allowed to add the number 10. Okay, we will see what happened number 10. If you add the number 10, we will see what happened to the program. Okay, I will keep yes, I will erase this one. Okay, I will erase this one, and here I will add 1 in here. Okay, now what happened? Now second time you are going to add the 10, then again new number it's become 10, then 10. Now compare with the smallest number. Now what's the new the previous smallest number is 5, right? It's compared with 5, right? Now tell me this condition is true or untrue? It is untrue. Then it is not storing the number as a smallest number, right? Then it is ended. Now count is already rotating. Now what's the count value here? The before is 2, then 2 plus 1. Now the counts become 3. Okay, then third time also it will rotate and here it's coming. Now there's no any smallest value. Again 5 is the smallest value. Okay, again 5 is the smallest value. Okay, then that time number 3. You can see that this time here the number 3. Anyway, I will erase this. I erase this. I will erase this. Right. This time number 3 is there. Number 3 is there. Now I will input here. Here 3 is there. Okay. Now 3. What is the value of number 3? 1. Okay. I will input 1, and I will check. Now what is the smallest value? 5. Okay. Okay. This time the condition is true. Then this num will store as a smallest value in here. Okay, then that time 3 plus 1, now the counts become 4. That also the next time it rotate and here now will store is a 1. Okay, now the rotation is coming. What's a new rotation? Here it's a here what is the value? Here now here it is 4. New count is a 4. Now check with the 4 value. Yes, 4 value again 20 comes. It's never happened. Right now we have taken smallest number, so it is not processed. Then 5 count we are checking. The 5 count also not processed because it is more than 1. Then 6 count also not happen. Then 7 count also not happen. Then see the 8 count. 8 count. If you add the 8 count, now it is accepted. Yes, 1 is 0 is less than 1. Then this one is accepted now. Okay, now here onwards, these all till 10, it is not accepted. Because now what is the smallest value within the range? 0 is the smallest value in this range. Now you can understand about the pseudocode tracing. I will move on to the flowchart now. Okay, I think you have understood about the this part about this pseudocode. Now I will move on to the flowchart. Okay, I will give 5 minutes to write down. Okay. Now I don't want this number, so I will erase this. I will erase this. Now I will take this one little up, and I will border it using the color pen like this. Okay. Now I am going to convert this pseudocode to the flowchart. Right, as I think you know about what is the symbol. This is the oval shape. This is, we are using the start, right? We are using for start. This one we are using for the process, you know, this one. This is for process. Then this is for, this is parallelogram. This is we are using for input, output both. Then you can use the diamond shape like this. You can use the diamond shape like this. If the diamond shape is coming like this way and join to the main point in downwards, then this is called selection. Right here, selection start with the ease. Asking the questions now. Okay, diamond shapes and the arrows are coming down and joining here. And this is the selection. This is the selection. This is the selection. Here I am giving the a little summary about the Pseudocode's symbols. Right. This is the selection. This is the selection. If the diamond shape, moving like this way, so I will tell here, from here to here the main body, from here to upwards like this. Then that is called repetition. When the conditions are going on, so if the condition is going, it's if the arrows are going upwards, actually that is we are calling the repetition. This is the repetition method. Repetition. Repetition. You can see for the repetition and selections, the boxes, the same box we are using, dimension. And when you are writing the flow chart, also it's you have to write like a question is. Here also is, here also is. So keep in mind that 2 point. Selections downwards, the arrows are coming. Then see repetition upwards. Repeat, repeat, it's coming. Asking this is, he also asking the question using the is, right? The diamond shape, he also diamond shape. Okay, now we'll move on to the question. Okay, firstly you have to draw, how you have to draw, this is a starting box. Starting box you must draw like this way, then have to write start. You have to write the start. It means here declarations you can the declarations part you can show as a start. Then after that you can put the arrow like this. The next floor is the next floor. So here you can see the smallest is equal to 1000. Okay, smallest is equal to 1000. So this assigning with the values, normally assigning with the values to represent, we are using the process box. You can draw the process box now. It means rectangle shape. Process box like this. Inside the process box, now you can type smallest, smallest, smallest is equal to 1000. Is equal to 1000. Is equal to 1000. Is the equal sign, equal to 1000. Come to this third line. Third line you can see for count is equal to 1. Right? Clearly they have given count is equal to 1. And this is also one kind of initializations. But this initialization they have given in the 4 to. It means same 4 to next line they have given the initialization. You are not declaring, you are not in initialization it as a separately. So that is the main advantages, main advantage, not the main advantages. There is a one main advantage when you are using the 4 to next. You can initialize within the loop. Here within the condition you can initialize. You don't need to initialize outside. Right? Others see the others looping structures. You have to see this count equal to 1. You have to separately initialize. But here you don't want. Within one condition you can initialize this count is equal to 1. Here this condition, this one also you can apply to this box. Right? If anyone want, you can apply separately also. Again, draw the separate process box. Then write count is equal to 1. Actually, we don't need to draw again. So that I will use the same box and I will write count is equal to here 1. Okay. I think this part I have completed. This also I have completed, but here some things are there. This part also I have completed. Now after initialization, you can see the 4 count 1 to 10. Right? 4 count 1 to 10. I will erase this now. Here 4 count 1 to 10. Here 4 count 1 to 10. How this one come to the program? Right? Just take a look how I'm writing. Here 4 count I told you have to use the diamond shape. I will write the diamond shape. I will draw the diamond shape like this. Right? And ask the questions like is. Then how you can convert this one is. Here, this is the way you have to write the condition here is you can write the count, you can write the count, you have to write the count, count, count less than equal to, count less than equal to 10. This is the way you need to write it. If you, okay, when you are converting flowchart to pseudocode, you have to convert, you have to put the question mark also. Okay. You need to convert like this way, is count less than equal to 10. Don't write is count greater than equal to 10. Then this condition is not working. Right, see here you have the count is equal to 1. Then 1 is coming in here. Then 1 less than equal to 10. They are asking the 1 less than equal to 10. They are asking the question. If it is yes, then only you have to write here yes. If it is yes, then only they allow to add the input now. And if it is no, see what will happen later. If it is no, what's happening? Okay, here if it is yes, they will allow to input the num. So input num means you can write the input box like this. Input. I write input, input, input num, input num. Right. After that, you can write the condition the same if also the diamond shape I told. The selection also you can draw the same diamond shape like this. Okay. Then you can ask the question is, if becomes is now is num less than smallest. Asking the question less than smallest. Right? Same way you can write it less than. I don't have space, so I will write here less than smallest. Less than smallest. Okay, then you can ask the like question less than smallest. If it is yes, then what happened? If it is yes, now you can draw the process box. I'll take it up this one. Now you can draw the process box. Now you can draw the process box. Now you can draw the process box. And they allow to assign the num to the smallest. It means now smallest become, or smallest is a new num. Smallest is equal to num. Is equal to num. Is equal to num. You can write like equal to num. Then in this side, the no is coming. It means if it is untrue, you can end if, right? You can end if. It means how you can represent the end if, right? Here, this no is coming and join to here. It means after the smallest. So you can see after the smallest, you can end if like this. After the smallest, you can end if like this. This is the end if point. This is the end if point. Then after that, you can write the next. Which next means I told inside the next you have count is equal to count plus 1. So that one only you have to write. Don't write next in here. So you can, I told inside you have count is equal to count plus 1. Standard actions. That standard action you can write here. This according to this count only we are generating here. Increment count is equal to count plus 1. Count, count plus 1 plus 1. Then after that you can do the repetition like this. From here you can repeat it. Mean you can loop to this one here. Right? You have to join to the this process works. Initialization process works. This is the looping you can show to the your program or your customer. Right? This is the pseudocode. This is the pseudocode. This is the flowchart. Right? This is rotating. It means here see I have the at the count. The count is coming and check here count less than equal to 10. Yes, you can input the number. Then if the num is less than smallest, then here smallest you can find. Then count is equal to counter plus 1. Then next, then number 2 also less than equal to 10. Then you can input the num. Then input also the num also check. Then count again 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right after the 10 completed, after the 10 round completed, then 11 time comes me. Here if the 11 comes, from that time this is going to terminate. Means now 11 is not accepted from this box. Then what happened? Now 10 round almost completed. Then if the 11 comes, this program is telling no, it is not equal to 10 or less than equal to 10. That time your program looping will terminate and it's given the output in the no statement, right? Like this. After completing 10 round, then the output is coming here. Output is coming here. Output is coming, right? You can write this arrow. Here, this line you can write after 10 rotations complete only, you can write this statement, right? Output is, you can write the output, you can write smallest. So I don't have space to write. So I will write only this one in here. This variable only I will write in here. Output, output, smallest. I will write here smallest. Smallest. I will write smallest. Smallest. Okay, now you can get the smallest value in here. Okay, tell me in the range what is the smallest value? It is a 0. Now after 10 rotations, here it will display it is a 0 is the answer. Right? 0 is the answer in my range I gave before. Then you can end this program now. Like this way you can end this. You can end. Okay, that's about the first question, and I did the pseudocode and along with the flowchart. Okay, now we'll move on to the second question. I'll come down. Right. Here what they are asking about the second questions. You can see here second question. Write a pseudocode and flowchart, input 30 positive numbers and then output the largest number input. Okay, now tell me here in this program, I have add declare num, but here smallest count. Here you can change it into the largest. Here you can change into the right largest. In the second question, they are asking the largest number. So here also you can change the same variable largest. largest. Now tell me largest value. If you give the largest value is 1000, then almost you have found the largest number. But we don't want the largest number here. Right here you have to write the smallest number. Right, smallest value you need to add here. Then only you can find the largest one. But if you have the largest number, you can't get this largest value. But even that's what I told. The smallest you have to write. You have to write the maximum number. Here, largest you have to write the lowest number. Okay, here I can type the 0 or minus 1 also you can add 0. Some situations, if you want, you can add the minus 1. That is so. That's all the smallest numbers. So here I will take anyway 0. Okay. Then you write the note here. If you want to find the largest number, the value you need to assign smallest number, right? Smallest value you need to add it. If you want to find the largest number, you need to add the low number or smallest number to the variable. Okay, this is I have given here. Okay, then after that, the program is the same like first one. For count 1 2. Now we have 1 to 30 positive number. So I can change here only 30 positive number. Then again the same one, same input num. Then what happened if num less than smallest? Now you need to change this one. Now here you can write the largest. Right? Now you can write here largest. Largest. Then if you write the largest here, what will happen? Now largest is a 0. Num is small than largest. It can't be. So here you have to change this one other side. Num greater than largest. If num greater than largest. If num greater than largest. Now large value is a 0. Num value should be greater than 0. So that I have written here greater than num. Then here you can write the largest. Largest is equal to num. And if I will erase this. And if then output is coming. The largest is here you can write largest is here you can change only the largest. Okay, this is the second question pseudocode. Then I will move on to the flowchart. Right, come to the flowchart now. I will go to the upside. Now again the same one. Here you can only change the here largest is equal to 1000 and again count is equal to 1. The same way is count, you can ask the is count less than equal to 30. Ask the question is count less than equal to 30. Is count less than equal to 30? If it is yes, then you can input the num. Then asking is num less than largest. Here don't write less than. If num greater than largest, if it is yes, largest is equal to num. Right? Then count is equal to count plus 1. The normal way you can write like this 30 rotations. After the 30 rotation, you can get the final answer as the smallest. Sorry, not the smaller, largest. Okay. You can practice these two questions. First one to find the smallest, second one to find the largest one. You practice two methods, then you can easily practice your pseudocode and flowchart. Okay, then I will move on to the third question. Third question, what they are telling about the third question? Third questions they are telling, write a pseudocode and flowchart, ask for 50 numbers to be entered, and find the total and average of numbers. Okay, how you can, that is also using the photonext. How you can write this one, right? Okay, here you can see the new, I will erase this one, so I don't want now. This one I don't want. I will erase now. Okay, no, nothing is there. I will erase. Okay. Yes. Now here I'm ready. Here declare num largest count I have given for the before one. Now you have to change it. Firstly, read it. Write a pseudocode to find the flowchart. Ask for the 50 number. Then num is already you have to write it, right? Because num you have there, right? Then to be entered and find this total and average. So you have to write the new one, total and average. Total and average. Right? We will see. Right? I will take. I will erase all the things and I will erase from here to here. Right here. Now new one. Okay, this new program. Okay, now I'm already there. Then I need to find the total. So I can write top.o. The full one also I write total. And then comma average. Average colon integer. Integer. If I write, I can write num total as an integer, but average I can't write. So I will change this. Right here I can write declare num total also I can write. Then count also I can write. Right, count also I can write with all other whole numbers. Count also I can write. Okay, then next one. Again I need to declare average. I can write the AVG also. Otherwise average. Average. So I will write the AVG. Then that is easy for me. AVG. AVG colon. See what is the data type for the decimal numbers? What is the data type for the decimal number? That is a real. Right? If you add the real, you can add the decimal number. If you add the integer, you can add the whole numbers. Okay. After that, you have to initialize the. Firstly, I will write the for count is equal to 1 to 50. There are 50 numbers. 1 to 50. 1 to 50. Then average and real average total count number also there. Now, because I need to find the total, so I need to add the implementations for the total also. So increment is there, so that I need to add here total is equal to 0. Right, like smallest is equal to 1000. We add here also we need to initialize total is equal to 0. Then after that you can input num. Okay. Then you can write the total is equal to total plus num. Then you can add the next. Then you can write avg is equal to total divide count. Right, then you can show the output. You can write the output total comma avg. Okay, that's all. Now we'll see how this program run. I have declared this declaration you know already. Then total I assign as a 0. Then count 1 to 50. Right? I can't write the 1 to 50 count. I can't write count is 1 to 50. So I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 50. I'll take like this. Okay, there are 50. The first count, I will take the number. I'm going to input the number. I'm going to input num is 5. Here I'm going to input num 10. Here 15. Here 20. Here 70. Here 70. Okay. Now come to the first one. For count 1 to 50. If counter 1, then which number I can input? Number 5. I will input number 5 in here. Okay. Now tell me, in the total statement, total is equal to total plus 1. Don't write total is equal to num plus total. This is the standard action. This is also standard action. Standard action. Standard action. Right? This is also standard actions in the pseudocode. Right? Standard. The standard action. Standard action in the pseudocode. Total is equal to total plus num. Don't write total is equal to num plus total. Don't write total is equal to num plus total. This standard action is coming. Total is equal to same name, equal again same name plus num. Total is equal to total plus num. Right here, now you have at the 5. Now here 5 is the value. Now what is the initial value you have given for the total? Total is 0. Standard actions total is 0. Now 0 plus 5. Now how is the total value? What is the total value? 5. Then next, as I told you, inside the next we have count is equal to counter plus 1. Then it's rotate and here it's rotate and now total is, what is the total value now? 5. Now total value 5. Now count value becomes 2 now. Now count is now 2. Right now count value is 2. I will write here number 2. Okay, I will erase this. Then next time. Okay, next time now this one finished. Now second one. Second count you need to add number 10. Right? I will input 10. Okay, now tell me the total value now. Total value now 5. Total value is 5 now. New num is the 10. Then 5 plus 10, the total is coming 50. Here again, when the repetition, next is coming 3 now. Because count is equal to count plus 1. Now count value is a 2. 2 plus 1, 3. Now 3 is going and storing in here. Then here it's coming 15. Here it's coming 3. Here it's changed into 3. Here it's changed into the 3. Now here 3. Now what's the 3 value is 15. Now we can add the 15 in here. Now what's the value? The total also 50. Num also 50. Then again the new rotations. Here it's become 30. Here it's become 30. And then the count is coming 4. Count is coming 4. I will write here. Count is coming now. Count is coming 4. Then the here 20. Here 20. Then the fourth time you have to add the 20. Then 20 plus 5. Here comes 40. Like that you can get the 50 values. Imagine in the 50 values. Imagine here 50 values. In the 50 values. Here in the 50 values. You have you can take the final total is 500. The 50. The final total you have taken 500. Okay. Now 50 values you can rotate the 50 values. After 50 values you got the total is 500. Then what happened? This will rotate till 500. This will rotate. This will rotate until the 50 numbers complete, it will rotate. After 50 numbers complete, then only you can find the average. After 50 numbers complete, after 50 numbers completing, after 50 numbers completing, then only you can find the average, right? Now tell me here AVG, what's the total value now? Total value here according to my example 500, right? 500, okay, 500. Now what's the count? Count means how many numbers you have counted. Here until 50 you have counted. Then 50 you have counted me. Now the final count value is 50. You can divide by 50 now. You can divide now 50. Okay, right? 500 divided by 50. Right? Finally, you can give the answer output total. What's the total value now? Total is coming 500. Total output is display 500. Then AVG here not displaying the comma, right? 500 then space AVG. What's the AVG now? AVG is its content. AVG its content. Okay. This is the tracing. I explain with the trace the table or trace the flowchart, and I explain this one. Okay. If you want, you can write down. This is the flowchart for the third equation first. Okay. After finishing the flow pseudocode, now I'll move on to the flowchart. Right. Take a look how I'm going to draw the flowchart. Okay. I will keep upside. Okay. Then I will border with the line like this. Right. Okay. The first, as I did before, I will start with the start. I can write here start. Here start. Now you know how to draw. Start by seeing the flowchart. Firstly, you can draw it. By seeing this one, you convert. By seeing this one, you convert it into the flowchart. Okay. Then declaration, two parts. Okay. Then you can see the total is equal to 0 and count also equal to 1. So take one process box like this and add total is equal to 0. Total is equal to 0 and count is equal to 1. Count is equal to 1. Okay, this work I have completed. Total is equal to 0, count is equal to 1. Then after that, you can add the diamond shape. Like this, diamond shape you can add. In the diamond shape, you can type here 4, it's changed into the is count, is count, is count. What is the symbol you can write? Here you every time use the less than, sorry. Here you can write the less than equal to less than equal to 50. Right? Less than equal to 50. Ask like question. Less than equal to 50 is count because count is now 1. 1 is less than equal to 50. If it is yes, you can input now. You can input now. You can input now. Okay, I told if it is no, what will happen? If it has the different box, I will tell in that time. Here, yes, only I am telling. If it is yes, you can input the num. Then the total also coming. Right, total is coming. Right, total is coming. You can write the process box. Right, total is coming. You can write the process box. Total is equal to total. Total is equal to total plus now. Total plus After that, the inside the next, I told inside the next, you can see the count is equal to count plus 1. So now you can, here you can write the count is equal to count plus 1. Right? Here you can write count is equal to count plus 1. So I will draw that one. It will like keep it up. Okay, then I will draw uh, count is equal to count plus 1. Yeah, I will draw count is equal to count plus 1. Count count plus 1. Okay, after finishing that, you can loop. It means you can repeat and you can join to this box. Okay, then how many times? First, second, third, until 50 times it will rotate it. See my cursor is moving until 50 times it's moving. If after 50, here comes 51 time. If the 51 time comes, then you can end the looping. Then that time you can add the no, right? No. No means you can end your program. Now, when the ending time, you can display your output. It means now you can find the this one AVG. You can use the process box. You can use the process box. Okay, in the process box you can write AVG is AVG means average is equal to total divided by count. Total, okay, divide count. You can add count of 50. You can add count in. Right after that, you need to display the output. You need to display the total and average both. Right. Then you can write here. After 50 completions, you can write output. You can draw the output box. Output. Output. Total. Total. Comma. AVG. AVG. Okay, then you can end it. Then you can end it. You can end. Okay. That's all about the uh, photo next. Okay, I discussed today three questions uh, about photo next looping structure. Hope you have understood all the structures. It means all the three questions. If you have any doubt, you can message me. And this is the next video. I'm going to explain about the while, do, and while, and repeat until. Thank you very much for watching the video.